right, guys, introducing our first fighter out of the blue corner from Vermilion, South Dakota. A purple belt in black Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. 170 pounds, tipping the scale, coming in wearing the red trunks with black trim. Fighting out of Next Edge MMA with a record of 1-0. Put your hands together for Alex the Funk Junck. And his fighter fighting out of Mankato, Minnesota. A striker, tipping the scales at 169 pounds. Wearing the black trunks with white trim. Making his debut, fighting out of Mark 44 MMA, Brady Steinhorst.
Well, you know, Mike, the scores
and
are...
your referee for this bout is Chris Claviter.
Brady's up 1-0 in the tattoo category here.
Absolutely.
He's killing Alex in the tattoo category.
He's got like a Viking or some Nordic warrior on his chest.
Oh, I thought it was Hillbilly Jim.
Man, I wish. I'd be rooting for him. Brady Steinhorst in the black and white trunks and the black and red trunks by Alex the Funk Junck. Man, low blow right away. Wow, and they touch gloves. Wow, look at that. Brady Steinhorst. Very aggressive Brady Steinhorst throwing lefts and rights.
Oh, nice right hand. It might have, no, it didn't seem to hurt Junck, but it.
You know what? If Steinhorst keeps leaning down to that same side, he might take a shin to the face. He's got to be very careful on his movements.
Oh,
heavy
nice left
punch
hook
by Brady Steinhorst.
Nice lead left hook. You know, Brady's left eye is already showing a little bit of swelling too.
Yeah, Alex Junck has shown a very durable chin, but you can only take so many of those.
For sure. Yeah, you can only walk into too many clean left hooks you don't see coming.
Yeah.
Brady looks like he can punch a little bit.
Brady Steinhorst.
I like the way he throws his left hook, very loose.
Walking down Alex Junck.
It's just a nice 6-8 inch hook he's throwing. Like, there it is again. It's not a jab. It's more like a jabber hook.
Yeah.
A jab hook. You know,
it's like he's almost changing it. Yeah, it starts as a jab, and he's kind of coming from the side.
And there he goes. Mix it up. I think he should really start throwing the jab to set it up, and then throw that punch after. Follow it up.
Well, Jeremy, as you know, that heavy punch has got to be set up by something, and you can't start with the heavy punch. You got to kind of hide it behind something.
Beautiful jab, exactly what I wanted to see from him. Alex hasn't shot for a takedown yet. Too aggressive, at least.
You know what? You got a
Might
guy
be
with
a good idea to change levels here and try to get a takedown.
Two-time state qualifier, 8 years wrestling. We haven't seen a single shot by Alex Junck yet.
Looks like he's decided to, see at least what's out there on the feet. And Brady's taller than him, longer than him, but nice lead. There we go. He did try too hard, but gave it a little bit of a little thought to getting that takedown. Nice jab again.
Well, I tell you what, Brady Steinhorst has established his jab between these two.
He has, and not only that, but he's also established a sharp hook, and he's with the same hand, and he's switching it up enough that that could lead to really setting Alex up with something. I think if he throws a lot more jabs and maybe is a little more careful with when he throws his hook.
I agree. Steinhorst, I tell you what, the
nice
pressure that Steinhorst he's taking center cage and he's not giving it up since this round started. That's not an easy thing to do. There's a volley when a fight. It's like a dance. Sometimes it's your turn, sometimes it's their turn. Brady Steinhorst has not left that center cage.
No, he's doing a great job for fight one, actually, and he's fighting a very tough, a very tough grappler of all sorts.
See, there we go.
It hasn't even got there yet, obviously, but nice kick there by Alex.
Oh, nice right hook, just missed by Brady Steinhorst.
Brady has a look in his eyes like he really feels like he can hurt Alex. Oh, there, that one did. Nice jab.
Yeah,
nice.
Left, right. I tell you what, as a purple belt, Brady Steinhorst, maybe that's why, here, let me rephrase something that we'd said in the past. We had said with a guy that's got 8 years of wrestling and Alex Junck, why he's not gone for a takedown? Because he knows his opponent's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's got some concerns there. The amount of discipline that Alex Junck has shown by not going for a takedown is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, it's really incredibly impressive, or maybe a potentially really bad idea. But we'll find out here.
At some point,
I think Bruce
they got to
is going
figure
to
the
tell
ground
him,
out.
look, dude. Yeah, I think Bruce is saying, hey, look, Brady, or look, Alex, you're going to need to get a takedown to win this fight. Or you have a better chance of winning this fight with a takedown.
Yes.
So, yeah, very curious to see what his plan is for the adjustments they both make, in this round will be big. Brady really needs to just, I think, really pump that jab out there.
I agree. Both fighters refuse the stool. Very telling.
Yeah.
That might not mean much to you guys at home. Get in that cage and refuse the stool after 3 minutes of fighting.
I think we got two guys in great shape.
Yeah, for sure.
Brady's not even remotely breathing hard. Alex either.
Here we go. And right away, Brady Steinhorst taking center cage again.
Oh, nice jab by Junck.
Jab.
Junck's got to, because of the length, and he's a little short and short arm, too. Like, Alex's arms are very short. He's got to almost run in or jump in to get to land on Brady. Very dangerous, but he's actually doing it effectively. You can tell he works on it a lot in the gym. Oh.
Nice left hook.
You're going to hear that.
By Brady Steinhorst, and he just loads up again with the left and the right. And I'll tell you, Steinhorst has been on the balls of his feet. He's on the balls of his feet. He's not flat-footed. And another, I think that one was.
The Andrew Galata splash there.
I'm still looking for a descriptor, but that one looked like it hurts.
Yeah, Brady luckily looks like he's not in too much pain considering the shot. Definitely didn't feel good.
And in that initial exchange, that same thing happened with that first exchange where Brady pushed through. So this referee might end up taking a point for this.
That's true, actually, which would be very, very costly potentially.
I mean, he got a verbal warning on that opening exchange. I mean, it was literally the first thing.
Definitely. It was definitely accidental.
That Alex Junck did.
But, yeah, when you've been warned already, they can sometimes, take the point.
It wouldn't shock me. And if he did, I mean.
It looks like we're not going to get a point here, which is probably, I'd prefer not to. From my angle, I think it was accidental. I think the first one really wasn't harmful at all. Yes, it was low, but and also just from the angle, just from the height of Junck, I don't think he's aiming for that spot. But I'm actually surprised he's not throwing low leg kicks instead of even trying to throw high ones at all. But he's obviously trying to target a little higher than the low part of the leg.
We had talked about some of the left hooks and the straight rights that Alex has been taking. You can't take a lot of those. You can't take a lot of low blows like that either.
No, and it looks like about 10 seconds before that he basically kicked him in the Junck again. Earlier, 10 seconds before that, but it just didn't rattle him. Mike, I've always wanted to see you with a similar tattoo like that in the chest. I think it'd be a good look for you.
Let my hair be the beard. Oh, he's taking a point. You know what that is? Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is a referee. That's Chris Claveter. The way he's taking a point right here, he's taking control of this match. I absolutely agree with it. Although I don't like to see it, I agree with that. He's established that he is in control of this bout.
Well, he did warn him.
He absolutely did.
And it's really, really bad luck for Alex because he's not fighting dirty whatsoever, and now he's got a point, to make up against in a very tough fight.
And some guys that get a little grimy. Oh my God! Nice kick to the head by Alex Junck. When some guys get a little grimy, they like to return a foul, like a Jens Pulver type. You don't foul Jens Pulver without receiving one immediately afterward.
Oh yeah, Trinidad or some of the great below the belt punchers of our time.
You mentioned Galata.
The greatest.
Right. Absolutely. Nice kicks. I tell you what, the kicks from Alex Junck. If I'm Brady, although you're Brady Steinhorst, if he's winning his stand-up, I'd almost like to see where this guy's at on the ground, too.
Yeah, you think Brady should do that, or you think Alex should? I think Alex should be the one testing his ground.
You would think, but
Alex hasn't committed any whatsoever to a takedown yet, which has surprised me. It's not like he's doing bad on the feet. If he's losing on the feet, it's barely. But he is probably getting timed a little bit more on the feet. Brady's able to use his distance. For a first fight, Brady really knows his range, but he has not set up enough of his big shots. I think he should be. Yeah, there we go. That and the jab was
double
nice.
left. Yeah,
pretty much any time he uses the jab, it does well for him.
Yeah, and he's doubling up on it too. And you know what we had mentioned earlier in his first round, if Steinhorst keeps leaning to that one side, he's going to look at eating a head kick. that's where Alex is concentrating on with his kicks. And Steinhorst has adjusted his stance. Ooh, another right hand by Brady Steinhorst. Stiff jab by Steinhorst. Walking Alex Junck down. Steinhorst is continuing to move forward. There's a lot of pressure coming with Steinhorst. If you look at his breathing too, look at he's timing his breathing. Steinhorst is absolutely timing his breathing when he's entering.
Both guys are in great shape.
Surprising debut out of Steinhorst.
Yeah, you can tell Alex wants this fight too. You know,
Yeah, both guys are game. Absolutely.
That follow could be very costly.
I think that Alex Junck right now, I think he's got to throw caution to the wind. He's got to take some risks.
He does, and he's also, you know, I think Brady might be able to kind of. What do you want to say? He might have the ability here to kind of skate and still get the win. And I don't know that unless Alex shoots. If I was Alex, I think I really am surprised that Brett or Bruce isn't screaming for a takedown to see how you do, at the very least.
Yeah.
He's going to have the advantage in wrestling and jiu-jitsu, at least on paper.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Both fighters, once again, Jeremy, refusing the stool.
Is that a Merce that Clay has there? A man purse? What's he got there hanging from his side?
I don't know, man.
I think that's a male purse, Mike.
Like a belly satchel.
Yeah.
And we begin. And look at Brady. Right away takes that center cage. You know, there was a brief period of time in the last round where Alex took it, and Brady grabbed it right back. Nice body kick by Brady Steinhorst. Again. Steinhorst with the jab. Oh, jab again. Every single. Jab again.
Those are both to the nose, and he's bleeding on the nose.
Yep.
There we go.
That's that takedown that we had talked about in that first round. And I'll tell you what, it's a very smart move on Alex Junck. I mean, he's lost 2 rounds minimally, and he's got a point taken away.
That bill is 30 days past due, Mike.
Yeah.
I probably would have been trying this in the first or second round.
Well, he did it. He's got 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to work.
Looks like he's already getting himself potentially out of trouble here, Brady. But he's tired. He's getting a little tired here. You know, it's late in the fight.
Brady Steinhorst is breathing, though. He's taking his time. He's relaxing. He's breathing. And if you look what Alex was doing, Alex was trying to cross the feet. He was trying to cross the feet of Steinhorst and then climb up. Oh. Wow. Jumping into the guard of Alex Junck is Brady Steinhorst, delivering multiple punches. Very good stoppage by the referee. I'll tell you what, Jeremy Bjornberg, you need to make a statement. At times in fighting, you have to make a statement. Brady Steinhorst absolutely did that tonight. And Alex Junck, what a warrior, man. Most of the people in that locker room would have taken half that punishment and called it a day.
Oh, for sure.
Very impressive. Very impressive victory for Brady Steinhorst.
All right, guys, for the official particulars, by way of TKO, out of the red corner, your winner, Brady Steinhorst.